How's it going today? Give me a quick second. I'll be right back. All right, back in the house, y'all. All right, guys, I'm very upset today. We are going to have a conversation about automakers' right to repair limits. This is really pissing me off. I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. We need to fight back, y'all. These automotive makers are trying to nickel and dime us every way, every step of the way, and we are not going to have it. Do you understand me? Okay, great. So let's talk about some of the things that they are proposing, and you guys can chime in and let me know what your opinions are, and we'll just have a conversation about it, all right? All right. All right, so right to repair limit. Automakers increasingly restrict access to repair data, diagnostic tools, and software, making it harder for the owners to perform even basic maintenance. This is a travesty, y'all. As a DIYer, an amateur mechanic, and an amateur technician, this really grinds my gears because I love working on vehicles, love spinning wrenches, love replacing parts, love giving tune-ups, but they are trying to prevent us from repairing our own vehicles. And to me, that's just a slap in the face. I've already changed my perspective and my spending habits on what I'm doing with these people, how I'm contributing my money, what automakers I'm actually investing in. So I'm a conscious consumer. You're not just going to tell me how to spend my money. I'm going to tell you what I want for my money. So you guys tell me what you think. And if you're in the house, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Let a brother know how you're feeling. Let me see. Do we have any chat so far? Not yet. Thanks for the like. I don't know who's in the house. Leave me a comment. Or if you want to, you know what? I'm not on my streaming software. I was going to bring you on, but let's continue. All right, 7 people in the house. Don't forget, for all your swag, you can go to ArizonaRidersClub.com and pick up some of that great merchandise. Oh, yeah. Okay. Number 2, software lockouts. They're trying to lock us out of the software, guys. This is crazy. Modern vehicles rely on encrypted ECUs that require manufacturer authorization to modify or reset, blocking independent repairs. What do you guys think about that? I know a lot of times they're Wi-Fi, you're updating things over Wi-Fi. And also, some of the times when you're flashing ECUs, flashing transmissions, flashing certain firing orders and different solenoids and switches, you have to download proprietary software and you can only get it from the manufacturer, which really upsets me. Now, there's always third-party organizations that you can go to get it done, but why should we have to do that, right? My thing is, I'm going to continue to shop with the individuals that want to help me, that want my money, and that listen to what I have to say, my input, right? Right, let's keep going. Proprietary tools. This one pisses me off too. Many repairs now require brand-specific tools that are expensive or unavailable to the public. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, guys. All right, so what was I working on recently? I think it was an Audi. You have to unspin the calipers digitally, and then there's a proprietary tool for some of the Audis that you need to remove the brake caliper. Crazy. I mean, crazy. There is no other reason to do this outside of saying, we don't care about you, consumer. You have to bring it to us. We're going to force you to pay this money, go over budget, and do what you need to do to get this money. And, you know, to me, it's a travesty. What about you guys? What do you guys think? All right, let's keep going. Telematics control. This is one I haven't really dove into, but let's talk about it. Wireless diagnostic sends data directly to the manufacturers, bypassing independent shops and limiting owner access. This pisses me off as well. Guys, I'm just going to be pissed off this whole thing as I'm reading through it. We have about another 15 or 10 bullet points, and I'm sure it's going to aggravate you guys as well. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Subscription features. Features like heated seats or performance modes are locked behind subscriptions, discouraging do-it-yourself modifications. Guys, they are trying to charge us for heated seats as a subscription, my man. That's nuts. Thanks for the heart. Whoever gave me the heart, I appreciate that. Trying to charge us for subscriptions for heated seats, or let's say you want a higher package, you want to tune your car. Don Dalton T8I, how are you? I hope you're doing well. We're just talking about the right to repair laws that they're trying to enact to prevent us from working on our own cars, which is crazy to me. What do you think, Don? Give me your real opinion. What do you think about it? Maybe you don't work on cars and you're the type of individual that leases. I don't know. What's your opinion on it? The subscription feature, I'm not feeling it. Yuri 5368, how are you? Do you work on your own car, Yuri? Yui? Can I call you Yu? That would be a little bit easier. But they're trying to prevent us from working on our own cars. Phoebe Kaufman, how are you? No, she doesn't, or you don't work on your own car. But for those of us that do, we still want the convenience and the option to work on our own vehicles. But the government, luckily, has said that there's no way you guys are going to be able to do this. Get out of my office, which I applaud. And before I finish my applause, give me a little applause. Good. How about you? Hey, Phoebe Kaufman, I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well. Thanks for joining the live. I appreciate you joining. All right, 10 people in the house. Bruh. All right, my man. I'm sorry. I had to. All right. So give me a thumbs up in the chat if you believe that we should be able to work on our own cars. And give me a thumbs down in the chat if you believe that the auto manufacturer should prevent us from working on our own cars. Let me know. All right, we're going to move on to dealer services revenue. We know it's all about the money. That's all this is actually about. Thanks for the thumbs up, Yui. Yuri. It's easy. I got you. Dealerships rely heavily on service department or profit, giving manufacturers incentive to funnel repairs back to them. Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up, Phoebe. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. So where are you guys from? Tell me where you guys are from. Where are you hailing from? Obviously, I'm in the great state of Arizona. Where are you guys from? Let's see. I have to sleep. All right, my man. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. I do lives. I have short videos. I also have long form content. You can always go check Arizona Writers Club, all social media platforms, including my website, ArizonaWritersClub.com. Oh, you're from the Southeast? I'm from the Southwest. Just came back from the Southeast, actually. All right, parts monopoly. Restricting third-party parts on repair manuals helps manufacturers maintain control over the parts market. One of the reasons Mississippi, okay, all right, Phoebe, down south. One of the reasons I told myself there's 3 cars that I wanted. I wanted the Porsche, I wanted a Corvette, and I wanted the Maserati Gran Turismo. I already have the Porsche, amazing vehicle. Next is going to be the Corvette, I think. And one of the reasons that everyone was pushing me towards the Corvette is they have a ton of aftermarket parts, right? You don't have to go directly to Chevy to get certain parts for the vehicle, which I think is amazing. All right, have a good night, Phoebe. Or sorry, have a good day, Phoebe. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. And so aftermarket parts, being able to go get parts from other places, I really appreciate the fact that you have this wide variety of parts that you can go get, and you're not just stuck with OEM. All right, what else do we have? Warranty leverage. Let's talk about the warranty. Manufacturers may imply that do it yourself repairs risk voiding warranties even when legally questionable. Best part of waking up. No, we don't need a sticker. All right, safety justification. Now, this one really, this one burns me up. Automakers argue that restricting repairs prevents improper fixes that could compromise safety systems like ADAS and airbags. We all know that's a crock. We know what we're doing. And when we don't know what we're doing, we reach out to individuals that do know what they're doing. We have forums, we have artificial intelligence, we have PTSs, the bulletins. We've got all types of help to get these cars fixed. And it's just a justification to try to get us away from fixing our own cars so they could charge us an arm and a leg. I went and just recently had a car fixed, cost me $1,400, and they didn't even fix the problem. That was the worst part about it. It really, I was going to leave them a bad review. Haven't done it yet. I'm still trying to decide whether I should do it or not. And I think I should, and I think I will. So one of these days I'll get to it. All right. Cybersecurity claims. Companies claim that open access to software could expose vehicles to hacking through critics, though critics say this is overstated. I'm one of those critics that say it's overstated. Could it be hacked? Absolutely. How often will it be hacked? Very, very minimal. Very minimal. Just don't go piss off some network engineer, all right? And you'll be okay. All right, complexity of modern car. Another cop-out to try to prevent us from working on our cars. With EVs and advanced electronics, manufacturers argue that vehicles are too complex for non-certified repairs. That's a lie. Survey says, don't forget to hit that like button. All right, now last but not least, higher repair costs. Limited repair options often lead to inflated dealership pricing. The dealers are already inflated as is. I mean, and if they get this is the last nail in the coffin to where they can start charging people $3, $4, $5, $6, $7,000 for repair, as if we're riding around in luxury vehicles or exotic vehicles or supercars, hypercars, and I just don't want to see it. I'm not going to let this happen, not to me and not to you. All right, reduced ownership rights. When owners can't repair or modify their own vehicles, the concept of ownership becomes more like a long-term lease. And that's exactly what they want. They want us right in the palm of their hand to where we can't make any decisions without their permission. That will never happen. If I have to ride around in a little bit older cars, mid 2000s, 2010s, 2015s and below, I'm okay with that. I've been riding around in old schools for a majority of my life. Now, don't get me wrong, I've had newer cars as well, but I prefer older cars. I would say 90s to about 2010 was the best manufacturing for me. Now, obviously, you have your 50s, 60s, and 70s. I think that was the golden years for vehicles. But in my day and age, I would say 90s to about 2010s were absolutely magnificent. All right. Environmental consequences. Are we still talking about environmental consequences when we're talking about combustible engines? It's ridiculous at this point. Repair restrictions can lead to more vehicle waste and fewer refurbished parts. We don't believe it. We just don't believe it. It is what it is. Rural repair challenges. In areas far from dealerships, restrictions make maintenance significantly harder. I beg to differ. Them country boys out there, all they need is a toilet paper roll, a nickel, pair of pliers, and a multi-tool, and they can get it done. I find that people that live in rural communities tend to work on their cars even more, whether it's a car, it's a tractor, it's a truck, it's a trailer. I do find that they are more apt to work on their own vehicles rather than them city boys. And no disrespect to the city boys, me being one myself, I'm a little 50-50. Let's go 60-40, right? All right to repair legislation states like Massachusetts have passed laws requiring automakers to share repair data, sparking national debate. And they did exactly what they were supposed to do. I have not heard a lot good things about Massachusetts, but this is a win for us. Yes, you are going to share the software, you are going to share the information, and you are going to share the repair data so we can get in there, get our hands greasy, and make sure that we are servicing our vehicles to our liking. Guys, it's T with Arizona Writers Club. Before I let y'all go, I want to say, please go over to the website, check out some of the new merchandise that we have. We got hats, hoodies, slides, shirts, all kinds of things. Go pick up a t-shirt. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we've got plenty of inventory. Remember, for all your pre-owned use, for all your pre-owned vehicle needs, you can always reach out to Arizona Writers Club, and you know the slogan, ride with us.